Okay, so last class we looked at the input function here. So let me just run this here and see what comes up. Okay, so but we have a comment here that how the input function works. So to run this function with input at CLI, you have to do this here, right? So it says this is a global function with input parameters and it's a global variable. This is a global variable, right? And the function is starting here and it says $1. Remember $1 is the first space here. And if it's $2, it would be the second space, okay? So let's take a look here. I type Zafar and it says enter your age. Okay, let's type 10 and it says so hello Zafar, you are 10 years old and age in days is 36 years. Okay, so you could see how this thing is building up here. All these are very good examples here how you're going to be using this to build up your code. And functions are very important. The important thing is, if you look at this code here, don't get overwhelmed with it, okay? Because it looks overwhelming. I mean, even this part here, the smallest and silliest script is overwhelming because you don't know what it is. It's kind of look weird. It doesn't look like a plain old English. That's why it's look weird here. Okay, but as far as you know how this is working, then you know it's actually working good, and you could build up on it. So in a generally speaking, what is script? Script is nothing but a placement of commands. Okay, you could remove all this here, the echo commands and everything, and just leave the commands in. It's going to work same exact way. Output would be the same exact. Okay, so what do I have next here is input function with the parameters. Okay, so did I talk about nested functions here? So the next concept is nested function, okay? I'm going to copy the template, CP template, and then I'm going to copy to nested function dot sh. Okay. So what I'm going to copy to nested excuse me. So we'll see how this works here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say this is a nested function. This is a nested function. Okay. So nested function is function inside a function. Function inside a function. Okay. So let's see how exactly I'm gonna use this. So what you got to do is let's say here echo enter okay, let's see here enter a name of building. Okay, to determine tall. Okay, this is just a echo command here. Okay, and I'm gonna say read data. So it will prompt the user to type the information here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type function. Okay, type okay. So I think I explained you many times here how the function uh, format is. You have to give the name of a function and then parentheses, and then you open with curly bracket and close with curly bracket. Okay. So I'm gonna do open with curly bracket and close with curly bracket, and in curly brackets I'm gonna create another function here. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna say tall building equal to dollar data, and then a small building equal to dollar data. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create function inside a function here. Okay. So I'm going to say here start of nested function. So here I'm going to say function tall, and then I'm going to curly brackets. Okay, now within curly brackets I'm going to write my code. Okay, so I'm going to write echo example of tall building is, then you're gonna take this here, dollar tall. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this part here. I'm gonna create a, and then I'm gonna paste it here. Uh, function small. Okay, and then what I'm gonna replace this here with buildings, small building. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna say start of first nested function. Start of second nested function. Okay, that should make it really clear here. And then the main function is ending here. Okay, the function is closed here. Now if we run this, let's see if we could this says enter a name of a building to determine. Okay, I'm gonna say Sears, and it just cancels out here. Why is it canceling out? Because of, can somebody tell me why is it canceling out? Sayed.
We are not saying it to. I think we need to give the if statement over there.
No.
Yeah, we are not. We are providing the read as data only for tall building, and
No.
we need to provide data for small building.
No. You is once you write the function, you have to call the function here.
Oh, okay.
You have to tell the script that to run that function here. You write a big function here from here to here. It could be thousands of lines here, right? But unless
Yeah.
and until you tell script over here that some function will not run. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's see here. Let me tell you in this example where we did that. Yeah, to actually run the function, you have to give the name of a function over here.
Oh, exactly. So we did not give the function name for.
Yeah. Okay, so if you give the name of a function, then it's gonna run here. Okay, function.sh. This is a function. Who, uptime, host name. Okay, so let's move on. So I'm gonna say here. Yeah, go ahead. You got a question, somebody? I'm gonna say echo determining tall or small building. Okay. And I'm gonna say echo so that we have some space here. Then we're gonna give us if statement here. Okay. So let's go take a look at the if statement. What does how do you write a if statement?
Fi.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say so the if statement start with if statement start with if and ends with fi. Okay. In between here, we're gonna write the code. If then we go here, um, we actually put it here. Then a space, then space, uh, dollar data equals. I'm gonna say Sears. Okay, then you have to end with semicolon. Then you type uh, then we're gonna run the function. We're gonna run the function. Okay, in that function we are gonna call only the tall building function. We are running the full function here, and in that function, if you don't call this function here, it's not gonna run. Okay, so let me just do this here. And else, then you type function type, and you type small. Okay, so let me save and exit here. Let's run this. So I'm gonna say enter the name of the building Sears, and it says okay, line 42. What am I missing here? So apparently I don't have to give a tab. So name of the enter a name of the building to determine. I'm gonna say Sears. Ah, what is the problem now? Line 42. What is this num?
I think it's set number.
Set number, right?
Like this dash.
Hmm? Dash number?
No, without the dash.
Yeah, it's a colon set number.
Oh, colon. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. So 42 here, right? So function tall, func type. Func type, func tall. Dollar data. Syntax error. Anybody see any issues here or no? If data equals here's, then function tall, else function type, function small. So let's take a look at something else. Let's see your function. Yeah, go ahead. Echo. It says line 40 error near expected token fun tom. Syntax error unexpected token.
So do we have to use any then condition? If then,
Yeah,
oh, we are giving it.
yeah, we are using then, right?
Um,
So let's see here. If if
Sir, I don't think so. We need that. What do you call the comma? Because we are not calling anything else. Right?
yeah, this thing here, right? Yeah, let's take this out.
I mean the comma also at the end of the product.
Semicolon?
Yeah, because we are not calling anything else, right? So semicolon. Yeah, we can remove that double quotes. We can put the double quotes.
Yeah, let me put the double quotes and see if that is a problem.
No.
Alright, so let me remove the quotes.
Thanks.
What the heck is going on? Type, tall building, dollar data, read data, and function tall, function small, and in there is a function type, right? Start of first net function. If then function type is hmm is right in front of your eyes. Let's go look at how the function is run, right? So for the function to run, what do you got to do for the function to run?
We have to close that function name after C.
No, everything looks good here. We're just putting some extra thing in it. So let's see here. Where is the function starting? Okay. So to run the function, actually you don't have to put this in. Yeah. Just do this here. Yeah, there it is. So what I was putting there is not good. So all you have to do is just call the name of the function. You don't have to put the parentheses around it. So I'm gonna put this back here so that it looks neat. Okay, so sometimes the things are silly. You get stuck for a while. Sometimes the things are complex and you could find out the issue sooner. So this is what is all about scripting here. This is how things work. So if I type some other name, if it's not matching spheres, then it says it is a small building. Okay, you could do a lot. You could definitely do a lot with this, but this is what it is, okay, as an example. All right. Okay, so you know, so let me go over this again. So you have a function here, right? And then you're calling another function. You could have multiple functions in here, function within a function. I'm showing two. If you could have two, you could have more than two, definitely. There is no question about it. But when you're calling function, you're just calling the function, and then you're calling the function within that function. Okay, if I call the small function here, it's going to run here again, no matter what. Okay, just simple as that. All right, so that is that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a return code, exit code it's called. If you're having a problem and if you are, let me see here, exit code in bash script. So for example, if I type unknown command here, okay, it gives me the message that says bash and then the name of the command not found. Okay, and then what you could do is dollar and a question mark. It will give you the code number. Okay, so what is the code number? Code number 127. You could Google this here. Code number 127. What is code number 127 in bash? So let's take a look here. So the code number 127 is reserved for non-existing command. Okay, it says command not found, and the full information of this is non-existing command. Actually, let's see, echo dollar. Okay, so you get echo dollar, you get the code number, okay, and that number is 127. So what is the last error message it got? That's how you check it. Echo dollar question mark 127 here. So let's write that in our script, and then we could create our own exit code. Okay, let's see how that will work. Let's see here. Yeah, you can take it. Let me do this here. Function with return and an exit code. I'm going to copy template, and then I'm going to name it a name. return code, right? Exit code dot sh. I'm gonna say vi exit code dot sh, and I'm gonna say this is a return an exit code example. So in here, what I'm gonna do is, let's see here if I gotta find something. Okay, before that, if I type ls, okay, and then I type echo dollar question and hit enter, it says 0 here. If you get an exit code 0, that means there are no error messages, okay? If you type exit code 0, if you get exit code 0, that means the script or the command ran without any problems. It is good. There are no problems with it. So if I type a wrong command and I type echo dollar question mark, and it's giving me error 127. Error 127 is associated with command not found. Okay, the command doesn't exist. So let's see here. I'm gonna return so let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy the existing script here, okay? So let's see here. I'm gonna save and exit. I'm gonna say exit code in 10 years, and it says hello, you are 10 years old, right? But you could add exit code also. So let me see here. Return wells. You know what? No, actually, I think this is a bad example. So let me write a function here first. Okay, I'm going to declare variables. Yes equals 0, no equal 1. Okay, and then I'm going to say first equal $1, second equal $2, third equal $3. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a function here. Function check parameters. Okay, this is just a silly function I'm starting here. This is start and end of the function here. That's how it is. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a if statement. If, so you put it in a square brackets, right? Okay, so not equal. Greater than okay, so comparing. Okay, you're not gonna use this too much here, but I think I should show you this. Uh,
निकाल लिया अम्मा मम्मा कमियां ते मेरे च अम्मा फिर ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਐਦਾਂ ਗਲਤ ਮੇਰੇ ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਅम्मा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ
I think somebody else joined, so I have to kick him out. Yeah, sorry about that. Bash programming, how to variables. Give me one moment here. I'm finding it out here. Uh, in Bash. Okay, let me do this here. There is one more concept called, you do the exclamation hyphen Z. Okay, what it does is it will see if it gets all three inputs when you're giving the input when you run the script. Okay, so let's see here. So what is going to happen is this is going to check if we got $1, $2, and $3. Okay, so dollar third. Okay, and then if dollar third, then I'm gonna say then, and it's gonna say echo. We got uh, we got all required inputs. Okay, and now return $yes. Okay, so let me explain you what this is. This is return. This is something which is built into Bash. Return is built in built-in check to check the code. Okay, RETURN, return. Okay, what it does is it will check the code. Okay, and then else Else what you could do is echo we did not get 3 inputs. And I'm going to say return $no. Okay, so this is the function here. So if we run this, let's run it and see what happens. Okay, nothing happens. Why nothing is happening? Because we're not calling the function. Okay, and so let's call the function here. Function I'm gonna say the execution of function is here. Okay. Now let's do return underscore vals. What is it gonna do is this is something built in here. It's gonna do return values dollar question. Okay, we did dollar question here, right? Let me get out of here. If I do dollar question, it will give you this here. So if you type echo dollar question, so it gives you this. So in a script, you could get away with just a dollar question. Okay, so far you good, right? What is this? Dollar vals, what is this? Return vals. Right now, return vals is, this is nothing but a variable here. You could make up anything you want. Okay, you could later on make up whatever you want here. And then here, I'm gonna say check the inputs. If statement, if dollar return vals hyphen eq equals dollar yes. Instead of eq, what else you could use? You could use eq. Yeah, go ahead.
Is equals.
Yeah, double equal or hyphen eq. Okay. Then I'm gonna say here then. Okay, so we say echo, we received three inputs, and they are, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say echo input 1 colon equal dollar first. Okay, I'm gonna remove this here. Then echo input 2 colon equals dollar second. Input 3 colon dollar third. Echo. Now here's the real thing here. All that we did was just nothing. What we are actually trying to accomplish here for this script. So it's gonna else echo this is how we run the script, and you type echo, and you're gonna give the information here how the script is being run. Slash exit code dot sh, and then you put input 1, input 2, input 3. Okay, now you put down exit. I'm gonna make up exit number 137 here, and F5. Close the if function here. Okay, so I'm gonna save an exit, clear exit code, and it says we did not get 3 inputs, but we have problem at line 38. So let's fix that first. Line 38, we need a space here. Okay, so it says we did not get 3 inputs. Now if you type echo dollar question mark, it says or let's see here, dollar question mark. Okay, so let me run that command again. Okay, hold on. We did not get 3 inputs. Echo dollar question mark. Okay, over here it should error out and supposed to give us exit 32 or 137, whatever we put down the exit as. Okay, so let me take a look here what is going on. Return values fi exit 137. I type exit 137 or exit okay. I'm gonna take a 2 minute break here. I'll be back in 2 minutes here. Okay, you guys take 2 minute break. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So but if you apply echo dollar, I don't know why it's not working here. Let's take a look here. This is written in exit code. Yes equals 0, no equal 1. First is $1, 2, 3. If dollar third, echo, we got all required inputs. Return no. Return dollar return values. Dollar return values equal dollar yes. Aha. We're supposed to put else over here. This is if, then, else. Alright, so the more you practice, the better it gets here. Exit code. Okay, now it says we did not get 3 inputs. This is how we run the script. Okay, now what I'm going to do is echo $? There you go. Now it's telling you that it is at 137. So what you do is you go into the script and look where is number 137. So 137, this is where it's breaking. So you could, then there is information here that that's how you're supposed to run the script here. So I'm going to run exit code Chicago, New York, Atlanta, and there it is. We got all the required inputs. We receive 3 inputs, and they are okay. Now if you run it without one, says okay, this is how we run the script. It's actually telling you how the script is run, and you could run the echo dollar question mark. It gives you 137, and you could place as many exit codes as you want it. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, this is it. This is the end of scripting here. So now what? Now you will be wondering how exactly you're gonna use this here. So we're gonna, as we move along, we'll try to write the script for each and everything we're doing. Okay. Hopefully that will help you. Inputs. Okay, so it's a lot. It's actually a lot, not a little bit. So let's do here. I'll show you how exactly we're gonna use this. Okay. Uh, How much time we have? We have good enough time. Okay, so okay. Let's create a dynamic script. Exactly what we have done here manually. We're gonna run the script here. Okay, I'll show you how to do this. We're gonna create accounting, finance, and recruiting. And what else is this? Which one was this one? HR. Okay, so I think it was another box. Okay, so we had this disk here, right? 4 disks. So 192.68.0.150. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down. We are done with this, right? You know what? Tell you what, I'm gonna copy all the scripts here and put it on the website here, okay? So let me. Okay, so for you could use FileZilla here. You could go into host name, you just put the IP address, username and then password, and select Quick Connect. And it will connect here. Uh, One 168. Let's try WinSCP. Okay, yeah. I told you guys to download WinSCP, right? It should be on your computer. So you'll get to see something like this here, okay? On here, internet is not coming. You guys are still with me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these files here. I'm gonna copy all these files here. I'm gonna copy here. Uh, Give me one moment here, okay? Hold on. Okay, I'll put this on a website here. Okay, so you should get it somewhere here, all the scripts. Okay, so let's work on this here. Let's create a dynamic script here. Okay, so for that, let me shut this down. And this one is 192.168.0.150. I'm gonna log in. Red Hat. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say df-h. So we have lsblk. So we have these 4 drives here, right? SDC, SDD, SDE, and SDF. So let's look at our document here. We need SDC, D, and E. SDC, D, D, and E here. So I'm gonna destroy these partitions here, okay? I'm gonna say fdisk/sdb, right? And then I'll hit enter. What is the problem here? dev/sdb. I'm gonna see print partition information, and I'm gonna say M, and then D is to delete partition. I'm gonna D, enter, and then enter, D, enter, enter, D, enter, enter. And M, there is nothing, and P, print partition, there is no partition. I'm going to write an exit. I'm going to clear this and do df-h. It's all gone. And I do lsblk. I do mount-a. Why is it still there? So I have to type part pro. U mount-a, mount-a, df-h. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do VIETC FS tab, and I'm going to delete all this here. Dev SDB. I'm going to reboot here. So I destroyed all the existing partitions here, okay? So I'm gonna say root Red Hat. I do dffnh. I do lsblk. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 disks sitting there and getting wasted here. So let's make a good use of it. So we already have created one in here, right? Now we're gonna follow this to create the script here, okay? So how exactly you're gonna do? I will walk you through this thing here. So what I'm gonna do is let me do this here like this. I'm gonna save this here. This is saved already, so I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this window in the back. And then I'm gonna do minus a little bit. So let's write a script here, okay? So I'm gonna give the name of the script. What should I name it? CP template. Oh, there is no template in here, right? I'm gonna get rid of this here, rm-rf asterisk. So I'm gonna say vi slash, not slash, so I'm gonna say lvm script. Okay, and then I'm gonna go enter here, and I'm gonna say bin bash. Okay, I did shebang and bin bash. Okay, so now everybody with me, right? So I'm gonna say here script notes. Here it says this script is designed for creating volume group using 3 disks. And then we're gonna put more notes here. This script will create 4 logical volumes. Okay, so logical volumes is gonna be so we have 3 disks here, physical disk 1, 2, 3, and 4 logical. What are the logical drives? Accounting, finance, HR, recruiting. Okay, and so that's not all. It needs to make a directories too. This script will create directories for mounting LVM, and this will make a FS tab entry. This will mount from FS tab. Okay. So let me do so I'm gonna get rid of this the ones we have created here, right? um, RM slash Chicago RM hyphen RF. Chicago is gone, finance is gone, and then I'm gonna get rid of recruiting, and I'm gonna get rid of New York. I'm gonna get rid of accounting. So I'm gonna get rid of uh, data. These are all the things we don't need it, and I think developer too. I'm gonna get rid of HR. And everything else look the natural directories, right? Proc, bin, dev, home, lib64, media, opt, proc, root, run, sbin. Okay, these are all good here. Okay, so let's clear this. I'm gonna go cd ls vilvm script. So now what I'm gonna do is uh, so well, LSBLK is for your information here. So what we need to do is we need to do a PV create here, right? Either you could put that one in there or you could do the dynamic way. So you do read disk 1 and read disk 2, read disk 3. Okay, so you don't have to, when you use read command, you won't be stuck with the static disk information here. So let's see here what I could do. Let me show echo this script is used for creating the LVM. Okay, echo this script needs at least 3 disks. Okay, and then I will say echo enter first disk info. Okay, I'm going to say example dev sd as sdb. So we're going to use from C is already been used, I mean B is already been used. Okay, let's go back and verify this. So we have B, C, D, E, and F. We could use anything we want here. So let's do B, C, D, okay? SDB ABCD, and this is BC. Read disk 1, disk 2, disk 3. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is so now I'm gonna say echo creating physical volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this command here, pv create okay. Now instead of so instead of dev sdc1, what are we going to replace this with? Anybody?
Disk 1, disk 2, disk 3.
Very good. Very good. You got the job. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Okay, that's it. Now you see how this is acting up. Dollar. Make sure you put a dollar there, because we are using it dynamically.
Yeah.
Okay, now one more minute, I'm going to end this and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Then I'm going to say echo, enter the name of the volume group, right? Now we're going to create a volume group. Create volume group. So we have to give the name here, ZMPT1. Enter the name of the volume group. Name of the not the volume group. Is it volume group? Yeah.
Yeah.
VG.
That.
Volume group. VG ZMPT1. That's what we're gonna do this year. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop here. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Okay. Please use please use this what I'm saying. Please use the chat and then reach out to me if you need anything. Okay. All right. You all have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.